Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Brooks and Blaine from the Abrazo Football Podcast coming at you with another episode. It is Sunday, September 24th, and we are at halftime during the North London Derby. You know, the NDL. Brooks, just some quick thoughts, real quick, on the game. I know you're watching. I know you're sad. What's up?
I mean, Arsenal definitely have had their chances to be up like 3-0, but uh, it's 1-1. It's a bit frustrating. This is kind of like what Arsenal does. They'll come out at the gates, really pushing, pushing, pushing. And then once it hits like 40 minutes, they just really pull back and they let the other team come in it. And that's what's happening right now. So, halftime just started. Looks like Declan Rice is out. Jorginho's in. Not sure what's going on. I don't
Oh
like it,
no!
but we'll see. We'll see what's going. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Kai Havertz
All
is
right.
in. I don't know.
They brought in Kai. Oh no! Dude, okay, well, yeah, best of luck to Arsenal. I might think I wore this shirt here to spite the team. I wore this to curse the other team
Yeah, people don't know about
to
the
help.
curse.
I think people should know. If you don't know, anytime I wear a shirt of a team that's playing, that team loses. Except, I think, well,
Don't
yeah,
say
we'll see
except.
what happens.
Not
Well, I was gonna
today.
say, well, yeah, I mean, if Tottenham for whatever reason Arsenal don't win, I'll give you the asterisks. But but with that being said, Brooks, I got a couple of topics from this last week. Also, Champions League started this week, and that was cool.
Yeah.
Arsenal had a great game. PSG had a great game. Man City had an okay game. Bayern Munich had a great game. Who else had a great game? Was it Porto?
Inter had an
Um,
average game.
Inter played.
Spanish team.
Uh, oh wait,
What's it
did
called?
I watch them play? Oh, it was like 1-1 or 2-2 or something, right? They drew,
It, 1-1.
or did
Yeah, it was the
one
Basque
one?
team. Why can't I remember their name?
B-
Sansa,
Bill,
Bilbao.
Bilbao,
Yeah. Yeah. Was it?
Basque boys. I
Yeah.
feel like there was something else noteworthy that happened in the Champions League this week. I can't remember now.
I
Oh
mean,
well,
Arsenal
moving
just
on.
played really well. That was
Yeah,
amazing. You know.
yeah, Arsenal did play really well.
Real Sociedad.
I didn't want
Duh.
that's who they played.
Yeah.
I can't remember anything. Yo, look at Pierre. Pierre just hanging out. Okay, all right, man. So I got a couple topics from the last week that I just kind of want to get your reaction on, and just kind of see where you are with some of these hot button topics in the sport.
All
So
right. Let's
first off,
go.
I don't know if you caught this or not. There's a guy that plays for Nottingham Forest, and put it in air quotes. Plays for Nottingham Forest. His name is Harry Arter. Anyway, the headline: Harry Arter is refusing to terminate his £40,000 a week contract at Nottingham Forest despite not playing for 2 years. Clapping emoji. What are your thoughts?
Well, I don't know enough about the situation, but like, why would he
He's
terminate
just
it?
not good enough.
So
He's
I wouldn't
just so
terminate it
he,
either. I'd be holding on to that as
he
long as I could. It's well
yes,
40
he's
grand.
just
Like
not
it's
good
40 grand.
enough. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
it's
a
good. It's
week.
it's it's nothing to clubs, but it's a lot to some guy who can't make another team. Hold on to that,
Yeah.
my man. I've been doing the same thing. Come on.
Yo, okay, yo, that's what literally everybody in the comment section. Like, I always comment before I look to see what everyone else is saying. I was like, so I Google him because I never heard of this guy, and I was like, oh, like this guy clearly isn't good enough to be a pro anymore. Why in the world would he terminate his contract? Like
Right.
that would be absurd. Like he's not going anywhere. His career is done. Anyway, okay, cool. All right, so you're 1 for 1. Okay, let's see about this one. All right. David De Gea could retire from club football if he does not receive a suitable offer. Do you think David De Gea should consider retiring? Is he done? Is he finished?
It's so weird because like David De Gea has always been the player you love to hate, and even or hate to love. Like even now, like with how bad Onana is playing for Man United, he could slot right in and be doing way better than than he's than his successors doing. But it's also at the same time it's like De Gea was like an equivalent to people are gonna at me on this, but I feel like Edinson Cavani like made the most difficult stuff look easy, but that he would like miss a sitter. And that's like the
Yup,
equivalent of David De Gea. He would come through like in these random moments, but but like this easy things like I don't know. Early on in his career, the goalkeeper coach was like he could be the best in the world if he'd stop eating tacos. And it's like, dang, this guy's
that's
coming
crazy.
for
That's
him.
crazy.
But I
Trying to
think I
motivate
mean
him.
he's I don't know. If he thinks he can keep playing, keep playing. But if you're not getting signed by any clubs, there's something going on with that. So I don't really know what the whole situation is. But I mean, if you're
I
comfortable
think he
enough
has an
and
offer from El Nasser. He can go play with Sadio Mane and CR7.
take that. I mean, you played for Man United for a long time. You won a bunch of stuff. Go take that Al Nasser money.
All right, that's the word. Okay, here's one a little bit more controversial. All right, so you know about the Jadon Sancho situation over at Man U. He's at odds with E.T.
Yeah,
Wait, yeah, ETH.
yeah.
Or Eric Ten Hag. He is a Bitcoin or a Ethereum. His name. Anyway, so the tweet goes: Manchester United are ready to sell Jadon Sancho to the highest bidder in January. Are they making the right decision? Oh, let me ask it this way. Okay, so well, let me ask it this way first. Who's wrong between Erik Ten Hag, Man U, and Jadon Sancho in this? Let's just call it controversy.
I've
Controversy.
I've never been a fan of Erik Ten Hag, so I'm gonna say for the most part he's wrong. I also hear a lot of like the supporters and even the team is getting fed up with him and how he's like running things. Um, but also I think I told you this like 2 or 3 years ago when they signed him for that 75 million or whatever it was. I just don't I don't know that he was as good as that. I mean, he was good in Dortmund,
Jadon
but
Sancho?
it's definitely
Yeah.
different when you're in England and you're playing for Man United. I think that he's definitely good enough to be playing, but I don't know, this Ten Hag saga is like, you know,
Well,
it's
from my
crazy.
understanding, I mean, he's saying he's not good enough. Jadon Sancho's. Well, I don't know if he's saying he's not good enough. He's just saying that you're not. He's not training hard enough,
Yeah.
and he's disappointed. Like I don't get it, to be honest. I don't. Well, I guess my thought is why. Why would you even say that? Like, why would you like
That's the thing. Like,
even if
why are you
he's
coming out
not
and saying that?
training?
Things got to stay in the locker
Yeah,
room.
yeah,
Especially he's
yeah,
still a young kid and he's been going through so much, bro. Like, you don't
yeah.
say this.
Yeah, because he was having the mental health issues. They sent him off
Yeah.
to like Mykonos or wherever. Don't come for me. I don't remember that they sent him somewhere to get some sunshine and get back on track. And it's like, okay, we see Jane Sancho's on the team, and you could be like, yeah, like it's like he didn't make the cut this time. Like, what do you want? Just you don't have to say anything. He's be like, yeah, he didn't make the team. Next
Yeah.
question. You don't have to speak on it because now, like, and then Jaden Sancho wouldn't have had anything to say. He would have been like, "Yeah, I thought I'm training good, but I didn't make the team." And Eric Ten Hag was like, "Yeah, I'm sure you did think you're trained." Like, then there's a no issue. But he's like,
Yeah.
"Yo, like, he's not working hard." He's like, "No, I am working hard, and but these guys, like, I'm working just as hard as these guys, and these guys are playing." And it's like now you have to apologize or you're getting sold. It's like what? Like
Yeah.
how does this like? Talk about management. I mean, I don't like. I know you don't like Eric Ten Hag. I also don't like Eric Ten Hag. I don't like him because of what he did to my man Cristiano Ronaldo. You know what I'm saying? And come around
Yeah.
that team, you start disrespecting this guy. I'm upset about that. But
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just like, if your goal here is to like keep people on your side and win games, I just don't understand any time a manager chooses to wage a war, especially if it's a fringe player. Like if you're not picking him, like why even go through the headache of waging a war with the guy? Just
Yeah, why? What are you trying to
yeah,
prove? It's
yeah,
like the
just let
same
it.
thing with Arteta right now. Like he's playing David Raya over
Ramsdale.
Ramsdale, and everybody's asking they want these juicy answers, and he's like I'm extremely hard with everyone every single day. Like that's the answer. Like everybody's playing
Yeah.
well. If you're on the field, if you're off the field, like you're going to be analyzed, and I pick who I think is we have the best chance at winning, and that's he's not saying no. Ramsdale sucks. He's going through some issues, and I don't want to back him. He's basically saying, yeah, like we're just trying to figure things out. We're a growing team. We're trying to
Yeah.
figure this out. Like it's really a crappy thing to hear and see what Ten Hag is saying and doing to Jadon Sancho. Like it's just sucky. This guy doesn't
Yeah.
deserve it. He's been through a lot. He needs to support, and he's
Yeah.
not getting his support from the manager.
Yeah. Well, and like I mean, like I guess it's just like I feel like it's one thing for like fans to talk about players. Like we can use Harry Maguire as an example. Everyone, like most people don't like Harry Maguire.
Yeah,
Gareth Southgate
loves.
is the
That's his
example
son.
of how you treat players that aren't playing well. Like even if you put him in harm, like he put Harry Maguire in for the Euro qualifier,
Right.
and he was it a own goal or no? Was it a? I can't remember. He was like participated in like the concession of the goal, right? And it was like you should have just like kept him out the game, but like he didn't throw him under the bus after. He was just like, yeah, whatever. Like he's
Yeah.
done a lot for this club. Like Erik I'd be like, yeah, like he did. He's done a lot for Dortmund, or he's brilliant at times, but like it just he didn't make the team this time. Just move on. Like you're not
Yeah.
you're supposed to protect your players, not make problems for them in the media. Anyway, moving
Yeah.
on from
So
Erik Ten Hag. Oh,
yeah. Well,
last
yeah.
word. Have last word.
No, no, I was just saying, yeah. I mean, I think that it's not only Erik Ten Hag, that whole club is a mess, like from leadership or ownership down. But I would like to see Jadon Sancho go somewhere where he's appreciated and he can play and he can prove himself. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess yeah, that's the question. Yeah, I guess I was gonna say, should he leave Manchester in January? Was the bottom line, and you just
Yeah, get out
answered
of there.
that.
Go do something better for yourself.
All right, go back to City. Go play with Erling Haaland again. Wouldn't that be
Seriously.
the what? Yo, Carlos Tevez 2.0. That would be nuts if he went to City and just blew up, came home.
Yeah.
I
That'd
guess
be amazing.
is that home? South London's home, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, a few more that I want your take on. First off, how happy are okay, so this was crazy. Rodri got a red card. Now he's gonna miss his trip to Arsenal early October. Kevin De Bruyne's out injured. LK Gundogan went to Spain. How does that make you feel? Are you feel how do you feel Arsenal will play against Manchester City now that they're like arguably their best midfield just got eliminated in entirety from this match?
So to be completely honest, Arsenal has not, aside from this Champions League game this last week, like they have not played as brilliant as they should be playing and as they were playing last season. So I'm not extremely confident. Plus, like I mean, it's Man City, you know, they've got weapons all over the place, and if their midfield is down bad, like that doesn't mean that Foden and Holland are down bad. You know, Julian Alvarez is still going to show up. Like these, it's. I mean, I'm definitely more confident, but I still think City's going to win. So it's just like I want to say I got very happy when he got that red card. I was kind of like excited about it because I knew he was going to miss against Arsenal.
Yeah.
It's just that I just feel like it's like that it's like I don't know what that saying goes, but it's like you like pound one head and another two pop up. That's like with City. I feel like there's always going to
Yeah.
be somebody ready
Yeah.
to pounce at the opportunity to prove themselves. So we'll see.
You still watching the game?
Yeah, so frustrating, but whatever.
Oh, maybe your stream's behind. They just awarded Arsenal a penalty.
Yeah, then yours is behind.
Oh,
Unless it's
dang.
another penalty. What minute are you in?
Oh no. You just gave the plot. Okay, I'm on 53rd minute.
Wow, you're way behind. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Dang, I thought you
Oh,
knew something I didn't know.
I am way behind. I just realized my stream's about 10 minutes behind. Well, that is disappointing then because I have no alert for a goal. Dang. All right, moving on. That must have been why you look so dead inside. Dang.
So I mean, it's what happens after. It's what happens next. So go ahead. I've turned it off. I turned it off. I'm not even looking at it anymore. So usually when I turn it off,
Okay.
things get better.
Okay. All right then. Here we go. Let's see. What's my next one? Okay, Rodri's out. Oh yeah, this is the last one. Just kind of like a little pop quiz situation. Okay, so looking at these captains look like they are all from, well, is it, I don't know what, well, I don't know what this is just a tweet off Transfer News Live. Just the most valuable captains 11. And I just wanted, I'm gonna read off some of the players in here. I want you to tell me who you think the most valuable captain is.
Okay.
Flash it right here. Let me show you here. Okay, so starting on the left, Heung-min Son. Okay, middle striker, or up top, Lautaro Martinez. Right winger, your boy Messi. Midfield, Pellegrini from Roma. Your boy Odegaard. And your other boy, I know you're a big fan of him. He got a goal yesterday. His name's Bruno Fernandes. Okay.
I hate this guy.
Okay. Right back, my captain, Reece James. Left back, Valencia captain, Gea. Gea, I think is how you pronounce it. Liverpool captain, Van Dijk. Marquinhos from PSG. And then I am a little bit Safanov. I don't know who this is, to be honest. I don't even know what logo. I don't know if you can see this or not.
Nah, it's a little it's blurry. Oh, there it goes. Nah, I can't even see. No, Safanov? Mm-mm.
I don't know who that is, so I'm not even gonna front. I'm American. I
Are
don't
you
know who
your
that
Yank?
is. I'm a Yankee. Okay, anyway, who do you think is the most valuable
When you
in
say
this
value, first
11?
of all, Matvey Safanov is Russian.
Okay.
He's born in Stavropol. I actually used to live there. He plays for FC
Okay, yeah.
Krasnodar. I used to live there. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyway,
Okay, hometown hero.
when you say valuable, in what sense? Like game
Transfer
changing
market about
valuable?
no
Oh,
money on the transfer market. Yes, on the
so it can't be
transfer
Messi
market.
because he's too old. Probably can't be
It can't
Van
be
Dyke.
Messi.
Huh?
It can't be Van Dyke. It can't be Messi. You're absolutely right. It can't be either of those.
Can't be the Russian.
No way. He's the least valuable.
I would say, I mean, I know that Odegaard's is really high.
I mean, he's young. He
He's
was
young.
out of Real
He's a
Madrid.
Yep. So wait, who were the top three, or who were up top, like the attackers?
Son Messi Martinez. Lautaro Martinez.
I would say Martinez. Okay, who's in the midfield? I want to say Reece
Odegaard.
James. Also,
Odegaard, Pellegrini, and Fernandes.
I'm gonna say Odegaard.
All right. Well,
Who
you're absolutely correct.
is
90
it?
million 90 million euros is what they got him at. In second place right behind him is Martinez. Um
Okay,
and
but where's
then
Reece James at?
he's 65 mil, and so he's fourth most
Okay,
valuable. Fernandez is 75. Which, to
I
be
can't
honest, that
believe.
makes sense.
I
No,
don't think that
I mean,
Fernandez is. I guess that I just have a personal vendetta that I don't like. Like he's. I don't think he keeps his head. I think that he's yells at his. I don't know. I don't think he's the greatest captain, but this is about value, and I can't let that get into my
yeah,
decision. So,
yeah.
um, yeah, I
And
feel
like
like
he's
if
not
Reece James stayed
injured.
healthier, he would be higher.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if Reece James was healthy, he would definitely be higher. But yeah, like I feel like the injury record factored into him being like, I feel like he would probably be closer to 80, 85, maybe
Yeah,
75, but definitely
yeah.
not. Yeah, anyway.
Yeah,
All right, yeah,
definitely
man. So
Odegaard and
you,
then Martinez because
yeah,
they're, I mean, goal scorer and captain of Arsenal slash
yeah.
Norway, their national team. So yeah, that's definitely. I think that makes
To be
sense.
honest with you, I'm just being honest. I feel like these numbers are a little bit low. Like if someone said you could buy Martin Odegaard for 90 million, I guess transfer market doesn't do like what they'll actually go for. They're just
Yeah,
like all things considered, like, and we're being like fair, he's
yeah,
worth 90. So, but like to buy someone for a transfer market evaluation would be insane
yeah. I
to
think
buy
that I
him for
saw
90
that they
million. That
who
would be a
was it?
bargain.
Maybe it was Caicedo who they valued at like 80 million or something, but obviously he went for much higher than that. Or 70 million,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
obviously. So I think that, yeah, transfer market I think is like a pretty accurate value, but obviously clubs can value their players at whatever they want. And when Chelsea's coming for your player, you're gonna you're gonna definitely bump up
Oh
those
yeah.
numbers. So
Yeah, it's like he's worth 90, but like who am I going to buy if you take him?
yeah,
Also,
exactly.
like fans are
Yeah.
going to be upset cuz they bought his shirt. That's worth another 20. My daughter got a crush on him. That's worth about 50. We're going to need 150 million. Do you want him anymore? What's his
So
name? Ferguson, Evan Ferguson. He's the next one that's going to go for over 100 million. I don't know.
okay, so I had a question for you then. I don't know if you got any more for me, but I got one for you.
No, I'm done. Go
So
ahead.
your boy Romelu Lukaku is has landed in my city of Rome. I know that
Yeah,
you're an
yeah, I
Inter
see.
fan. Are you going to switch
Yeah, yeah.
allegiances at all, or is that not big
No,
enough move for you to
no,
do
no,
that?
no,
So then,
no,
what do you
no.
predict him to do, and what do you predict Roma to finish at this season? Because they should have made Champions League last season. Tammy was out hurt. They were down bad with a couple injuries. Now they got Romelu Lukaku, who can do it in Italy. We've seen him do it in Italy. Do you think that they're going to finish in the Champions League spots, or do you think that that's still not enough?
So I
Because they had a
first
rough
off, let
start to
me
the season already.
yeah, yeah.
Dybala was
Let
out.
me
Tammy is still
yeah,
out. So now Dybala's
yeah,
back. They got Lukaku in. They're looking pretty
yeah.
good. They looked good in Europa League.
Yeah. Let me say this first up. I got a few Roma shirts in the collection. I don't hate Roma. I don't hate Roma. I probably won't buy a shirt unless they go on
You
like
won't?
stupid. Unless they go on stupid clearance. Unless they go
This
on
guy's
stupid
buying a
clearance. I'm
shirt
talking
next
like
weekend anyway. You're gonna see it. It's
nah, nah,
gonna.
nah. I mean, but yeah, I mean, I honestly, I would like, I love their shirt this season. So if they go on like Black Friday sale for like 50%, 40% with the free name on the back, sure, I'll grab the number. Was he number 90 over there? Is he still
I
wearing
think
the
so.
number
I think
90?
he's still 90. Yeah.
Okay. But let me say this: Inter looks good this season.
Yeah, they're
Milan
good.
looks good this season. The boys looking like they want to do the double. And Juventus, despite my man getting the dope charge, that hurt me. I feel like they're not laying down yet. So I feel like Serie A is going to be pretty competitive. Can Jose Mourinho and the guys? I mean, like they're not winning the title. Okay, I'll tell you
No.
that right now. They're not winning the title. I
No.
think they would be lucky to finish top four. I don't know that they'll finish top four.
Yeah.
I don't know that. I mean they're a good team, but like are they better than Milan?
No.
They aren't better than Inter.
No.
They aren't better than, the people from Naples. Um Even Napoli, or not Napoli.
Juventus?
Who huh?
Who? Juventus?
Well,
Lazio?
you no Juventus, and then I just forgot the name. Lazio. Are they
Yeah.
better than Lazio even? I don't like these
I
are
think
questions
they
I don't
are.
have the
I
answer.
think they are.
Okay, then okay, then
But
that
we've talked
fifth.
about it's Serie A not enough, but we've talked about them enough on this channel to be like the last few seasons we've been saying that oddly that's been the most like one of the most
Oh yeah,
fun
the
leagues
most
to watch.
variants. Yeah, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
oh yeah.
After a dominance
Um,
from Juve the last, 10 plus years, the last few years have been actually really, really exciting to see, Inter and Milan and Napoli all winning it.
yeah.
So I mean, I think we might see. I don't think obviously I don't think Juve is going to win it this year.
No.
But it's a long season. I'm hoping that it finishes something like the top four in no particular order. I'm sorry, Inter and Milan and Roma. I would like to see Napoli again, but it's probably going to be something like Juventus. Probably going to get their stuff figured out, but who knows?
At some point they have to. Okay. Um
Yeah.
so you think Roma will finish top four? That's your prediction.
Yeah, I really hope so. I mean, and like I said, I don't think they finally won their first game 4 games in, but they had some injuries and some
I'm
Dybala
looking at the
serving a red card
table. They're
suspension.
14th in the table right now.
I know.
Meantime, my boys are at the top of the table,
I think
15
Inter's gonna
points
win it.
clear. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? 5 dubs out of 5 rubs.
Yeah. I think
Oh
that
yeah.
Inter's gonna win it.
Oh yeah. I hope so. I'm praying like crazy that they need to win, and they need to be able to do it consistently. But if Roma finishes top four, I always root. Like there's so many guys on the team that I always root for,
Yeah.
so I'm
Yeah,
always
yeah.
rooting for their success. And
Yeah.
and if they happen to pull an upset and win the league, I'd be happy. I'd be happy for all of them. Like I
When you
would
come
not
visit in
begrudge
March or
them.
April, you down to go to a Italy game?
Um, are you allowed to go to an Italy game? Are you allowed to do that? I'm going. See ya. I'm going to Italy. You take care. You take care of my son. I'm going to Italy to
No,
watch
he's gonna come.
football.
I gotta get him to his first. I gotta get him to his first.
Oh, oh. In that case, yeah, let's do it
Yeah.
for
I'm in
sure.
his room right now, by the way.
I see him. Yeah, I see the little basket with all I mean, maybe it's not for me to say what's in the basket, but I see the basket, and that's
No,
all.
you
I'll
can say
leave it
it.
at that. I see.
Yeah,
I see
no.
the basket.
Tierra thinks these toys are his. Anyway, what else? Anything else you got on the list for today?
Nah, man, I think that just about did it. Chelsea's down 0-1 to Aston Villa. So I think at this point I just got to shut this off and go play some pickup at the
Wait,
park.
so okay,
And
hold on. Because my
what?
last, it was my last question. I know you don't like to talk about it, but it's been now a year and a half of not liking to talk about it. So I still don't think Chelsea's going to make top four, but do you still think they
They're
are?
not gonna make no,
Okay,
no.
yeah, because we still got the
Just
Chelsea
stop
fans saying
talking.
they're making it. They're gonna make a push. It just doesn't look like it. Do you think then that Pochettino is gonna be their manager at the end of this by the end of the season? Will he still be their manager?
I don't know. I don't know if it's his fault. These players aren't motivated to win. Like I watched Maghala Mudryk literally give the ball up like 5 times in a row in the first half. That's you can't. I mean, what do you coach him? Don't try to burn people and just pass the ball back. Then we won't score. So it's like you got it. Like I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with these people. Jackson had a wide open goal, missed it. Mykhailo Mudryk finally got a good cross. Enzo Fernandez was like an inch away from it and couldn't find it and put it in the back of the net. Um, I don't know. I don't know what to say about these players. These players aren't serious players right now. Someone needs to go to that club and shake them up. I love them all, but I don't know what to say to these people. These people aren't motivated anymore. There were 5 games in, 6 games in, and they got one win. Losing to Aston Villa. We lost to Forest. I think they beat us 3 goals to 1, or maybe it was 3 goals to nothing. Like, this isn't fun for me anymore. I don't want to watch them play. I had a friend at work. They told me, like back like a few seasons ago, when Man U is down bad, they're like, yeah, I don't even watch Man U anymore. I was like, I can't imagine not watching my club no matter what. We going
Hey,
into
I
the
still
third
watched
year
Arsenal. It wasn't
turmoil.
fun. It wasn't
We're
fun.
going no, we're going through the third year turmoil. I'm about to be like, I'll still watch them, but like they'll be on the small screen, and I'll have another game on the big screen. And like I'm not like changing my plans to watch them play. Just kidding. I'm just lying. There's something sick about it. There's
Yeah.
something sick. There's something sick about the situation at Chelsea that just makes you keep coming back because you're like, they spent $1 billion. They got to get good at some point. Which, if not anything else, they got that going for them. Like you're
Yeah, it's
gonna
true.
watch either to see the train wreck or to see him, rise from the ashes.
Yeah.
That being said, yeah, I guess no, I'm not gonna add anything to that. I'm gonna leave it at that and hope that they can figure it
All
out.
right.
I don't want anyone to lose their job. I want them like I don't like I whether Punch can get it wrong or right. I mean, if I'm being honest, okay, he sucked at PSG. He didn't suck at Southampton, and he didn't suck at Spurs. So I mean, he has to be a good coach. There has to be a good coach in there somewhere that can at least get them in Europe. Like, obviously,
Yeah.
probably not win a trophy, but like they're better than the bottom half of the table. Like, like individually, I just don't. I mean, and the game's not over, so maybe if they could win this
Yeah.
game today, and I'll
Yeah.
go out and celebrate. So it's just. I mean, knowing this leader ownership, they'll probably fire him. I hope they just, you spent the money. It can't get any worse. See if they can figure something out. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway,
Anything else?
no sir. We gotta go.
All right.
We gotta go.
All right, buddy.
Okay.